Right, here is an interesting recipe. This is my family recipe. I know it's definitely Anglo-Indian. It's called mince cutlets. I'm using today lamb's mince, but my mum's original recipe was beef mince. And it's so easy, really. So what have I got? In here, I've got about 1.5 inches of ginger, 2 green chilies, and about 4 pods of garlic, which I've just chopped. And what I'm going to put in there also, in fact I might as well just put it in now, is onions. 1 onion. The original recipe says 2, but I just fancy 1 today. And that's going in there. These little things are great, actually. Right. Okay. Take that out. Now it goes into this mixing bowl, which I'll show you in a minute. That's there. Mixing bowl. That goes in there like that. Put it back. And I've got to put more onion in. So. Now the other thing I've got is golden breadcrumbs, because they're going in there too. So and there's also, that's what's going in there, is mint. That's in there. Then there was this thing that if they had a Dutch father, they could be Dutch and not a Dutch mother. Put that in there. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, you are just about. That's a bit more. I'll leave that in there because it'll chop up a bit more in a minute. Right, put that in there. And now what goes in? My mum's just used 2 tablespoons of mint. Right, and there I've got to put in 2 tablespoons of mint. So that looks about it. I'm putting everything. I'm just taking off the thicker stalks. Putting the leaves in. I think the leaves are there. It is, yeah. Well, I think there are some nurses who don't want the vaccine. They were saying on television the other day, didn't they? And take off that. So you've got to get about 2 tablespoons worth of mint leaves. Well, I suppose if the stalks are so small, it won't matter. Right. And then my wife can put the rest of the mint in her tea. That's it. I'll put that back in there. Right, now the other thing is I'm going to put some mint, handful of mint, that goes in there. It's quite a flavoursome meal, this, you see, look. Yeah, mint, coriander, sorry, this is coriander going in now, I don't think I said that. Coriander, put it all in. Yeah, this is 1 pot because you use a frying pan. And, you know, there's no reason why you shouldn't use the old knife. Like we used to do if you're on a boat. I have made it on a boat. it's or caravan would probably be easier. So that's that in there. So take that out, and now in here goes everything. Now I think that's the end of the chopped ingredients, and I do that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just chopping that, and that's that done. Right, that's done. Okay. And clean that off, get a bit more in it. Right, now Worcester sauce, Liam Perrin.
Yeah.
1 tablespoon if I remember right. Yep, 1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
Worcester sauce. That's there. Worcester sauce. Now we take some pepper and salt.
Yeah.
Some black pepper. Too much. I want a teaspoon really. That's about it. And I need to find some salt, which is there. The kitchen's a mess really. Anyway, there we go. Salt, a teaspoon of that. That goes in there. Take the mince.
Yeah.
And that goes in there. Right, I'm going to pause the thing there now while I sort myself out again, because the next thing is to do is to start making the cutlets, which I will do in a minute, and I need to put out things for that. Right, I'm just putting some breadcrumbs out. You can see that. That's it. Right, there is the mixed mince with the all the other ingredients. Now what you do is you've got to make cutlets. I like them about this size. I don't know, it's hard to say really. That sort of size I like them. And then into the breadcrumbs in there. Now while I'm doing this for a little while, I'll just talk, because this recipe is great. How do you eat it? Well, you can either have it like I'm going to have today, using up some old vegetables we had lying around, which is some potatoes and cauliflower and whatever greens you want. It's meat and 2 veg really, or 3 veg. And then what you do is you also have, and I've got some Bisto gravy, which I'm going to have with it, because I like Bisto gravy. So that's that. And the other thing which is really nice, it's in sandwiches, in rolls, in between slices of bread. It is delicious like that as well. So anyway, I'll carry on doing this then. Right, and come back. There is the cutlets. There's 10 cutlets that were made, as you can see. And I'm going to fry them in the frying pan, which is, I like to get hot. I'll turn it down to 7, not scorching hot, but I'm not very good on electric. Gas I'm quite good on. I've started the vegetables there and there on a lower heat, so I can try and time them together if I can. And I'm going to try the cutlets as soon as it's hot. Now the way I test the oil for me is I put my hand above it and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when it's about 10, it's getting a bit uncomfortable. I know it's ready, but that's nowhere near it now, so I'll come back. Right, I'm going to give it a try now and see how we get on. Careful, you'll burn your hands. The oil, you'll notice, is a bit higher than normal. That's because we're frying a bit higher. Oh, shit. I'll turn it down a bit. There we go, that's how it goes in there. One more, and all is done. Right, that's frying in there now. I've turned it about midway now. 6. As I say, the oil's a bit higher because, as you see, the rissoles are quite high. So when you turn them over, they'll be halfway again. It's up to you if you want to put less than oil in that. I've had it and I don't think it works with too little oil. Right, it's been about 2 or 3 minutes on one side. Gently turn it over. Try not to break them. I like these dark. So dark brown, golden brown. A bit like that tinge on that. So you'll see what I mean. I like them like that. So I'll have to turn these over again. See those two there, let's see those two at the end there, those two there are the better ones. It's obviously not frying evenly this. Right, so the way to do that move them round a bit. Right, I've just turned them over. You see that they're getting browner. That's the sort of colour I like them, like that darker colour. But the frying pan isn't cooking evenly, I'm afraid. So as they're cooked, I'll have to move them out. You see how they go. It doesn't matter even if they're a bit on the edgy and black burnt side because it tastes better, a nice crunch to it. Anyway, I'll carry on doing it, I'll show you a bit later. So that one's ready. You know, of course, there could be a recipe for burgers if you wanted them, I suppose, with Burger Maker. Here, 3 each. Me and the wife, which is more than enough, really. Put the oil up there. I can't tell you how delicious this smells. It feels absolutely great. And I'll finish to put them out there. There, it's lovely. Careful, you'll burn yourself though. There we are. It's all served up now. Using up the last of the potatoes, the last of the carrots, and last of the collie, last of the beans. Anyway, there we go.